Okay, I'm going to get started this evening by welcoming everyone. Welcome to Wat Tung. Nice to see everyone here. Welcome to everyone who's joining us online as well. This is our Sunday evening meditation where each Sunday I get together with students guiding you in a meditation session. And then afterwards, I'll just open up to whatever questions you guys have, whether it's questions about the teachings of the Buddha, meditation, anything that you're seeing here in Thailand, something in your personal life you'd like to ask questions about. You can ask any and all questions that you like. What we're going to do is start with breathing mindfulness meditation. This is a meditation that's training your mind to develop awareness of mind, which is mindfulness, or in also concentration. And then also is training your mind to let go, because the underlying cause that's causing your anger, sadness, frustration, and all these feelings is that the mind is holding on. It's craving for things to be a certain way. And when you train your mind to let go, that's where you can experience the peace and the joy. But the mind doesn't know how to do that. So meditation is an important part of that. But there's other parts of the teachings that the Buddha shares as well that helps you to understand how to train your mind to let go. So I'm going to start with chanting in order to be able to ease the mind into meditation, and it helps you to get more benefit out of the meditation if you choose to chant along. If you like to chant along, you can. There's chanting sheets over there on the cabinet. You can help yourself. You can get one over there at any time. Yeah, if you would like to help yourself, go ahead and help yourself. They're the laminated sheets in the middle. Not those, the laminated ones. For those of you guys online, it's on our website at buddha-dailywisdom.com. You can click on free books. And if you scroll down about 2/3 of the way down the page, you'll see it there. So I'm going to be doing this chanting to ease into the meditation. This actually helps you to get more benefit out of the meditation. So if you like to chant along, you're more than welcome to. But just understand this isn't a rite, ritual, ceremony, worship, or prayer. There's none of those kinds of things in the teachings of the Buddha. If you're seeing those kinds of things associated with his teachings, he didn't teach any rites, rituals, ceremonies, worship, and prayer. I don't even think these chants actually even came from the Buddha himself. They probably came from his students, because there's so much appreciation, gratitude, and respect in these chants that Buddha wouldn't have created these by himself to have people chant them to him. So if you like to chant along, you're more than welcome to. After that, I'm going to be providing some guidance during the meditation. Then we're going to come into a period of time where it's just quiet. It's just going to be quietness. And during that period of time, you might actually hear certain sounds, and that's normal. These sounds are going to arise, they're going to change, and they're going to fade away. If your mind's in meditation, craving permanent silence, when you hear a sound, you'll cause your mind to be annoyed or frustrated. So just understand that the world around you is constantly changing, and nothing around you is permanent. So as you hear sounds, they're going to arise, they're going to change, and they're going to fade away. This is very normal. So you can rest at ease and be peaceful during the meditation, understanding this is the way the world works. And then we'll come out of the meditation with some more chanting, and then that's where I'll just open up to whatever questions that you guys might have. So feel free to join in the chanting. I'll come back in with the guidance afterwards. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Mahakawa Wat Tung Mahakawanang Aphivateyami Savakato Mahakawata Tammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Mahakawato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti piso emakawa Arahang สัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชาจารณังสัมมุโนสกาโตโรกาวิตุอนุเตโรปุริสาดามาสติสตาตาวามนุสนังปุตโตภาควาติ Okay, with the lower body and hands and arms comfortable, and the upper body erect, just close the eyes and start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Here you're just looking to establish the breath, a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. Not forced or controlled, just a gradual inhale through the nose, experiencing the full breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Your breath may not match up with the guidance that I'm providing, and that's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here for guidance. You can use this voice as a reminder that whenever you get to the next inhale, breathing gradually through the nose, developing a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose, experiencing the full breath. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the breath well established, start fixating the mind on the breath, either the sound of the breath coming into the nose or the sensation of air moving over the skin into the nose. The breath is the present moment. Fixate the mind on the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the mind fixated on the breath, whenever you notice that it moves off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. No need to observe the thought, label it, judge it, analyze it, or even try to figure out where it's coming from. Whenever you notice that the mind is moved off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. I'm going to be quiet now and let you do this work of focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. You have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. No one needs you right now. This is your time to focus on the breath. Breathing in and out. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Makewa Otang Makewanang Apiwateyami Sawakato Emakewata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Emakewato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Namo Rasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Namo Rasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Namo Rasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Iti piso emakewa Arahang Sama Sambuddho Vicacaranang Sammuno Sakato Rokavitu Anutero Purisa Dhamma Sati Satatawa Manusanang Bhoto Bhagavati. Okay, if you guys would like to slowly make your way out of meditation. Once again, good evening to all of you guys. Nice to see everyone here. Welcome to everyone joining online as well. This is Breathing Mindfulness Meditation. This is a primary form of training that the Buddha used in addition to other things to be able to train his mind to get to enlightenment. Enlightenment is where the mind's completely peaceful, calm, serene, and content with joy. This is a mental state that you can attain in this life through training of your mind. And this is an important practice that is going to help you to be able to get to enlightenment. But there's other things besides this that you need to. You can't just meditate your way to enlightenment. So if you notice that you had a lot of thoughts during your meditation, this is very normal. If you notice that you indulged in a thought and followed it for a period of time before you realize that you were meditating, this is also very normal. So don't think that you're bad at meditation or anything like that. Sometimes people judge their meditation as being good or bad. This is actually unwise. Instead, all meditation is actually beneficial for you because what you're doing is you're exercising the mind. It's training your mind to have certain wholesome qualities and cultivate those, and then you're working to get rid of certain unwholesome qualities in the mind. So this particular meditation is an important part of your journey, but you're going to need other things as well. So I'm going to stop here and see if you guys have anything you would like to ask me questions about. On Sunday evenings like this, all I do is do meditation with you guys and then just open up to questions, where there's other classes and programs where I actually teach the teachings of the Buddha, helping you guys to understand those. And I can do that here today too, but it's just based on your questions if you guys have any questions. So if you guys have any questions, we have microphones there in the white bowl. If you could get a microphone, or we have some up here as well. That way the people online will be able to hear you. Or if you're online, you can put your question into Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom, or raise your hand in Zoom and ask any questions that you like. So is there any questions here online that you guys would like to ask? No questions? Okay. I don't see any online either. All right. So what I'll do then is just in class saying thank you for practicing some of the teachings of the Buddha today. This is very helpful for you and all those people around you, because as you train your mind to become a better and better person, better and better individual, it's going to help you. It's going to help those around you, and it's going to help all of humanity. Because in the unenlightened state, you'll have a certain amount of anger and hostility and bitterness. And when you're putting that out, you'll actually think that it's other people that are causing that, but it's actually coming from your own mind. You can transform all of that and get to a point where you're not doing that. And that way you can have harmonious relationships with the people around you. So if you guys are interested in that help to be able to transform your mind and get to this enlightened mental state, there's plenty of help here for you. And it's all available for you at no cost. The best way to get started is this first book. It's called Developing a Life Practice, The Path That Leads to Enlightenment. You can get this from our website for free. You can take it and go print it yourself. You can get printed versions here by just reimbursing us for the printing cost, or you can order it on Amazon. This is the best way to get actually started on the journey to enlightenment. And this evening at 9 o'clock, I'm actually going to be teaching a class, which is the first day of a 7-month program that I'm teaching that you can attend while you're here in Chiang Mai, or you can do it online as well as you travel, where I'm going to be helping students walking through this book chapter by chapter by chapter. So if you guys are interested in transforming your mind and getting to a point where your mind's completely peaceful, that's what the teachings of the Buddha are for you to do this inner work, this inner growth, and this inner development. It's not a bunch of beliefs or rules and commandments or rituals and ceremonies. It's actually doing this work to train your mind and cultivate the mind to get to peace and joy, essentially to heal from what hurt you so that you never need to hurt ever again. So enjoy your evening, whatever you choose to do. If you'd like to see the classes that we have, they're over there on the bulletin board or on our website. And you're also welcome to come talk to me, and I can get you plugged into the resources that you need. So be well and take care, and perhaps I'll see you guys in a future class. Sawadee Kap. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy your meditation. Look forward to seeing you online and answering any questions that you might have. Thank you so much.